right, so we left off in a room. Dave just shoved a pound of cheese in his mouth. All right, so here we go.
Roll Constitution to make sure you don't get constipated, Dave.
Never have.
So you guys have investigated the room. You found the journal. Um, there looks like a couple of spots on the floor that's been kicked up, like there's scuff, scuff marks on the floor from it looks like the heels. Maybe somebody was grabbed from behind and the heels were kicking, something like that. But that's about all you can.
I think I'd go tell the landlord.
Dude, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
All right. All right. So, what do y'all find the marks and stuff? You're saying something, Jonathan?
I said I'd go tell the innkeeper what happened.
She's really that nice lady. I know she'd been gone for a while. I didn't realize she was dead.
Ask her if
Anybody.
ask her if anybody's been to her room.
Not that I saw. But then again, I'm only here for half the day.
Well, who would have seen?
Well, you could talk to the night shift individual. That's my cousin Angus.
Okay, I'll need to talk. Where can I meet with Angus? Angus.
Not Angus. Angus.
Like the beef.
Okay, so what after that? What about you, Itchy? You're gonna just go back to whatever it was you were doing?
Yeah, I'll let him take care of that. There was something I want to do with this way of doing some of the off time stuff.
All right. Well, let's continue following the investigation.
Yeah.
All right. What else do you want to do, Ward? You're now on your own.
Okay. Will I have to wait until that evening to talk to Angus?
Yeah. He comes from. He's one of the older students. He's one of the older students, and he comes in and he gets a little bit of extra gold for working night shift for.
Oh, so it's not the same Angus at the World Emporium?
No, that's Agnes.
Same difference.
Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. You got what I need. Infirmary. I'll go to the infirmary.
Okay. As you arrive at the infirmary, the door is still blocked. You can knock on it if you'd like.
I'll knock quieter and quieter than the bugbear.
All right, the door opens up and it looks to appear to be another plague doctor nurse, kind of looking with a mask. What can I do for you?
I was asking if I could see Jen, if he's available, if he's up and talking.
Oh, the young lad that had the curse, the affliction.
Yes.
Him and his girlfriend have both left. We're able to. Daddy, you want some crackers? Okay, you can take them. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can. Oh, all right. Here you go.
Dogs and children, you gotta love them.
Here, let me have another one of these to go.
Yes, you do.
So, she tells you that both Mazara and Jen were released nearly the same day that they were brought in. They were able to supply them with magical means of getting back the nutrients they needed.
Okay.
And he was just told he needed to go home and rest.
I asked if they could give me the directions or the address of where that is, because I know it's at the school somewhere. But
it's in a dormitory of the school. They tell you it's close to the evocation tower. That's where they were students at.
Okay.
And there's several long. As walking through the school, there's several long buildings that look like dormitories that were right there on the quad.
I guess I'd go to resident services.
You go to the evocation dormitory, and you walk in. It's There's nobody stops you. There's no official. There's nobody that's there to tell you can't come in or anything like that. It's just a looks like it's about a 3-story building with long hallways with doors off of each hallway. There's only a couple little nooks and crannies that you can see as you walk in. They look like they lead to some kind of communal bathrooms and toilet areas.
I'd go to where they have the pool table and ask if somebody could point me to Jen's room.
Or
Yeah,
vending machines.
you go to the rec room, their rec room, which has a lot of like, since this is the evocation school, you see that there's a lot of dartboard type structures with burn marks on it where they've been doing like fire bolts and things like that at these for target practice. There's a couple of dummies where they've been using their spells on them and stuff like that. There's a few kids in there.
I go to the one playing beer pong.
Okay. He's like, wow, you're an ash elf. That's
Wow.
cool. That's cool. Oh, sorry, man. It's all I've ever known you by. I don't mean to offend. Golly, what can I do for you? Sure.
I was wondering if you could point me to where Jen's room is, please.
Yeah, he's what business is it of yours? I mean, he just got back from something pretty terrible.
I'm a friend that helped save him from that. I need to talk with him.
Oh. Okay. You're at the infirmary. You're at the infirmary, right, Jonathan?
No, I'm at the student center.
Okay. You're at the rec center there, the rec room. He tells you that Jen's room is on the top floor, the largest room, because he was the second to Wernos.
Right.
It's the last room closest to the tower.
Okay. I thank him.
He's like, no problem, jerk.
Ward out.
Ward out. Thank you, baby.
No, thank you.
All right. So, now my dog. Now, can you hear my dog?
Wow.
I'm waiting to see if he shuts up.
I told Logan how to fix that. You cut their tail off right behind their ears and take care of everything.
All right, so you go to. I'm assuming you go to this section of the school.
Yep.
All right, so as you go there, as you get into the top floor, the rooms closest begin to look abandoned. The hallway's not as lit. The torches aren't as lit. It's like nobody has been here in a while since Jen missed, because he was really the only person that took up this part of the top floor. Because Nazara and the rest of them all were bottom floor, like bottom and second floor. There is a light at the very end of the hallway, and it's kind of flickering weakly.
I will go there towards it and knock on the door.
All right, as you walk down there, so you come to a door. Looks like a standard. Oh, my ear's itching. Looks like a standard. Have fun editing, Dave.
Yep.
As you make it to the door, it appears to be cracked.
I'd still knock. I mean, I'm not gonna.
You knock and he goes.
Hello, is anybody here? Jen? It's Ward.
You don't hear anything.
I'm going to do a perception check or investigation.
Are you going to go in?
I'm going to lean in.
You're going to lean in. Okay. As
There's
you
no
lean
sock.
in,
Hey, is there a sock on the doorknob?
no.
Then
there's
I'm
no
going to lean in.
sock. As you lean in, give me a perception check. The room is dark.
24.
It's way bigger than your end room. It looks like it. There's several hallways that lead off. You don't notice anything in here. There's no lights on. The bed that's right there in that room
Yeah.
is fully made. There's nothing. Nobody has been in this room for a while.
Do I see luggage packed up? Do I see clothes missing? Do I see
Not in this room. You don't see anything like that.
anything?
This room looks undisturbed. It
Okay.
actually looks orderly and tidy, like somebody who lives here wants things where they need to go.
It looks like it's a front for whatever's in the other rooms. I'll go to one of the other rooms.
Okay, you go in. You notice there's a hallway, and the hallway has two doors. Two doors, and actually it's three doors. There's one door on the right, one door on the left, and one door at the far end of this little hallway, directly in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna take my staff out and knock on the door from as far away as possible because this dude likes the fireball.
Which one?
The first one I get to, the first one on the right, I guess.
Okay, so directly across from that is the door for the left. So you get there at the same time, but you're gonna go for the one on the right.
Yeah.
All right. You knock on the door. There's no response.
I'm still gonna holler out because I still feel like that's my best bet.
Okay.
Jen, are you here?
No response.
I'm gonna check the door.
It's locked.
I'll go to the other one and see if it's locked.
It's locked as well.
I'm gonna walk down the hallway and check all of them before I go back and do the
The
others.
last door is not locked.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
This appears to be where he studies and formulates. There's a slanted desk, like a artist's desk,
Right.
and there's a lot of arcanic formulas that he's scrawled all over the pages of several different books. There's scrolls everywhere. As the tidiness of the rest of the room, this looks like where he does his manic thinking.
Right.
Where he does not only his studying, but he also does where he's trying to come up with spells. He's trying to empower spells. He's trying to do different things here. There's a little cot in the corner of this room when he's just too tired to walk, the 30 feet to the rest of the house. He just lays right there. That one is disturbed. It looks like it has been slept in. There is candles that have burned down to slightly above a nub. So somebody has been in here within the last 8 hours for sure.
There any other doors?
In this room, no.
Do I see any journals?
You see lots of books. Nothing that screams journal. You see lots of books and scrolls.
Just checking, because reasons.
I mean, you can give me an investigation check to see if
No,
you.
I'm going to look for him. I'm not going to look for that.
Okay.
I mean, if I went to check on you and you weren't at home, I wouldn't be going through your library. I'd be trying to find you.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that?
I've been told you're not, but I don't know.
So you're gonna go to the other rooms. Which one are you gonna go to? The one now it's
Now
reversed.
the left will be the right, so I'll be going in. I'll still be going to the right, whichever one.
So it's the left one to you, or
Yeah.
the
No,
first
it'll be my right. It'll be
Okay.
the left one down first time.
That one is locked. What would you like to do?
I'm going to knock.
Nothing.
I'm going to do I hear anything?
Do you hear anything?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
At disadvantage or
No.
12.
You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. So you don't hear anything coming from that door.
All right. Can I use the cloak of Monty Bank when I find one that I do hear, or do I have to see where I'm going when I?
You have to be familiar with the area. You have
Okay.
to see it or know about it within. I think it's 900 feet, 600 feet, something like
I
that.
think it's 900 feet, but I do think you get
500 feet. Logan,
Okay.
Logan mimics to me.
Logan, Bruce Lawyer, Bueller.
You can always see through a keyhole.
Are there one?
Yeah.
All right, what do I see?
You look through with your dark vision. It's very limited. It looks like a bedroom, something like that.
Okay, does it look like it's slept in?
You can't tell from the keyhole.
I can see 120 feet. Come on now.
Yeah, but it's a keyhole.
I cast light on keyhole.
Now you can't see anything at all because it's blinding you.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next room, look and listen for it.
Uh, give me a perception check.
18, 17.
Uh, see a faint reddish orange glow. You don't hear anything. Look like maybe there was candles or something, but you don't see any furniture from where you're at. And it looks like the glow's coming from below eye level.
And there's one more door on the other side still.
No, you've gotten all three doors.
Okay. All right. Do I try to pick a lock at disadvantage? Is that how that works, or what? How does that work?
Do you have a lockpick?
Nope.
Well, then you can't pick the lock. You can try to force the door.
Okay.
It'd be an athletics check, DC 15, to force the door. Either one
Okay.
of these doors.
19.
Which one are you forcing?
The one with the glow in it.
As you kind of shoulder this door open and you look down, you notice that it's like a 10 by 10 room. And in the center of this room is a glowing orange and red, looks like some kind of circle, some kind of magical circle. Lots of room, archaic art. Yes, magical symbols.
Yeah. Okay. Do I recognize any of them from earlier, like with Llewellyn or with
Well, some of them are.
Alacardo?
Some of the symbols are the same. Some of them are the same, but there's differences too. There's subtle differences, and you are trained in Arcana. There's a lot of different ritualistic spells in this circle that you can tell. It's like a Swiss Army knife circle that he's been using.
Okay. There's no notes. There's no messages. He just showed up here. He didn't leave. He didn't do anything. He's gone.
There's nothing in this room. He looks like he keeps it clean for his rituals.
Can I tell if they're blood rituals?
Oh, give me an Arcana check. That's a little bit tougher. They like to hide those.
11 plus 16.
No, you can't tell. You can't tell anything that would indicate the clerical type blood spells here at all. No.
So that one cod, it was just him, so his girlfriend wasn't with him?
And for that room, that's all you see.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh,
High five.
Bye bye.
Bite, bite.
Bye bye.
Ow.
Ow. Love you. Bye-bye. Love you, sweetheart.
Love you.
So what are you going to do? You got the other room that you haven't opened up yet.
I'm going to cast mending on that door when I close it so that
I got you. All right. You're able to mend it. Good job.
go to the next one.
All right. Same DC check.
Another natural 20.
That door is it breaks some of the stuff off and it kind of tumbles to the floor. And you open up and it looks to be another bedchamber. Looks to be
Pretty neat.
this one is a little more feminine. There is a shackle and a chain on the floor
Yeah.
that leads towards the bed.
Okay.
There is a really rudimentary kind of vanity. It's like a single brown one drawer chest with a old mirror.
I avoid mirror.
There's a there looks like to be a wardrobe that has some clothes in there and stuff, but you can't tell what the clothes are because the door's closed.
Not anymore, it's not.
You're gonna open up the wardrobe.
Yep.
It looks to be a bunch of students' robes, like students' uniforms.
So it wasn't Fremantle's? She didn't have a place here, too?
No, you could surmise that she did not.
Okay.
This looks like a place where Jen and Nazara were.
Right.
Work.
Yeah.
I call it that too.
Yeah. Got the same chain too. Right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go the other door.
You've been to all 3 doors.
Oh, I thought there was one more.
He always wants that fourth one for some reason.
Only 3. Only 3.
3's the magic number, but 4 is even. So
The magic number.
I like to say, all right. Okay. So, I really think it's time for Slade to start building his bullets.
All right, we'll come back to you.
So I'm gonna.
All right, so Slade, we haven't met with you in a while, and you were nodding off, so we want to wake you up. So,
I kind of nodded off there. Yeah, I actually did.
we got worried when you started to tilt in the chair. Me and Dave were like making faces at you. All right, Slade, what do you want to do first?
Okay, the first thing I want to do is go to the Alchemist Guild.
Okay, you go to
I'm
the
going to pay them 10 gold, which should cover my fee, or my membership fee, for 5 years.
Gotcha. Covered.
I'm going to contact a courier from the guild, and I'm going to draft a letter to the gnomes of Cogworth.
Okay.
In a nutshell, the letter is going to state that I came to Nine Towers in good faith to perform a weapons demonstration and was instructed not to give them the secret of the black powder. I find when I get here that you had already made a deal with the council at Nine Towers to give them this formula, which you have instructed me not to give them. And in return, I am now being forced to pay your debt. This is not my debt, it is yours. So if I'm paying your debt, then you need to be paying me. And my fee is 20 bullets or 20 rounds of ammunition made with the, let's see now, the brimstone from the hells, 20 rounds of ammunition made from the charcoal from the abyss, and I need these to be sent to me monthly if you want me to continue to keep your secret and pay your debt.
Extortion? How dare you?
That
Hey.
sounds like it is commerce to me.
All right, you're able to.
Signed, of course, Slade Carter, and have that letter sent.
Yeah, the letter is sent without problem.
Okay, now whether or not they're actually going to respond kindly, I don't know, but that's what I've done.
Sure.
Okay, the next thing that I need to do is I need to drop off some drawings that I have done to a blacksmith, which will be, it's basically what I'm calling the splatter gun, which, I'll send you the details on it and you can okay them. But I need...
Also, are you going to help real quick while you're on the train of thought? But I'm going to derail you a bit. You said you're going to help Itchy with
right. I was going to do that at the end of the week or the end of the 10 days.
All right.
Yeah, I had that factored in.
All right. So what was the next thing now?
I go to a blacksmith, and I give him basically the instructions on how to make the barrel, the stock, the firing pin, all that, and I leave that with him.
Okay.
I'll assemble all of it once he gets it all done. And that's probably going to be way down the road, but I'm going to leave him with the stuff to do it.
Well, the thing about that is a lot of those stuff is kind of rudimentary blacksmithing, like the bell shapes and things of that nature. He can do that pretty quick. It's the more intricate stuff that's going to take time.
Right, and I understand that because I've dealt with it already.
Yeah,
I know what it takes to make these things. And then I need to find someone that deals in ceramics, because I need to make my canisters for the splatter gun.
okay.
And like I said,
it's easy to find. There's lots of plotters.
So basically, I'm going to give them the instructions on how to build when I'm referring to canisters, which is basically like a little jar with a lid that I can seal with wax once I put whatever I'm going to put in it.
And it's a grenade.
And I'm going to commission 20 of them to start with,
okay.
And then once again, I'll have to come back to that.
It won't take them long to make it, but it will take some time, but not very long.
And since Logan said that he was willing to help me, when he offers the help, I find out that there's some registers of archery at that store. I'm going to ask him to find out what they cost, and then I'll see about picking those up.
He tells you $2,000.
2? Okay. Let's see.
Now keep in mind, all this metal work and all this porcelain work and stuff will cost you probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 150 gold altogether.
Okay.
And don't forget, we have like 2,000 extra gold stashed in the bag of holding for everybody. There's some mighty fine pizza there, sir.
I'm hungry.
That Tostitas?
Tombstone.
Tombstone? Even better.
Okay, so
You came in with 1,000.
all right,
didn't
just
you, Rich?
huh?
You had
Well, yeah,
1,000.
I've got enough to do that. I was looking at a ring of protection too, but I don't think I can pull that off. So I'm just going to let that go. Just go ahead and get me the.
You got anything to trade?
I got that potion of Hill Giant. I forgot about that. Potion of Hill Giant.
She will trade you the potion of Hill Giant Strength and 800 gold for that ring of protection +1.
Okay, I can do that. I'm going to be poor here real soon, but I can do that.
Welcome to the club.
Huh?
I said, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
I've got 3 gold left.
20 gold.
Okay. So I'll have that. And then I need to go into making my bullets. So basically, I'll be making 20 rounds of each.
For every
To
for
start
every
with,
10
20 rounds of pistol, or actually it'll be 40 rounds for the pistol, 20 for each pistol, and 20 rounds for the scatter gun, and that should take 3 days based on the gold piece value deal
All
in
right.
the.
So we're gonna make
Got.
3 tinkering checks for that. Okay.
Okay.
And depending on what you roll is going to be how many of those rounds that you actually get. Okay.
Okay.
Your tinkering will be whichever's higher, intelligence or dexterity. You use whichever one.
All right.
You're looking at DC 15 to get the full 20. So it
All
shouldn't
right.
be that bad.
Okay, so on the first one, that's going to be like a 20.
Yeah, you got full 20 on that one.
Okay, on the second one, uh, that's a 16.
That's full 20 on that one.
And then the scatter gun, okay, I got to roll a 14 on the die, so I'm good there.
So you got all the ammo that you wanted to create in those 3 days. So that puts you at that, what, day 7? Something like that.
No, that should put me at day 4.
Day 4.
Unless you wanted to do.
Well, I say I'm assuming you spent one whole day.
Okay, so it'd be day 5.
Yeah, there you go. So day 5, you're doing this at the same time Jonathan is finding out that Rose is dead, and all that other stuff.
Okay. And then I was going to make 20 rounds with silver.
Okay. That's still the same DC. It's the same. It just takes longer to do.
Right. Because I've got to make the bullets and then coat them with the silver.
Yeah. So that will take you an entire day just to do that.
No, that would take, I think it's like 4 days
Oh,
because
well,
of the cost.
there you go then.
Is that right? No. Yeah, it
would
was
take-
4 days.
Was it 4 days? Okay.
Yep.
That seems a bit long, but
Well, I mean, it's so many gold pieces per day,
yeah.
and it would cost me 50 gold to do it.
Okay.
So because it's a long process, I'm assuming is the reason it costs so much.
Yeah, sure.
All right, I rolled an 18 on the die there.
All right, so you get your 20 silvers. I'm
Okay,
assuming
and then
that pistol
on
ammo.
the end of it, I'm going to do Itchy's thing with the shield.
Sure.
So I don't know what your DC is on that or what the cost is on that.
Tell me about what you want, Itchy.
Well, I wanted straps to on the shield to put the immovable rod in.
So you can set it up like a barricade.
Yeah.
That's going to take you a little bit of time. Your DC is going to be about 18 because there's magic involved. But he can aid you in this since y'all are going to be working together. Both of y'all are pretty inventive
Yeah,
guys.
that decreases it.
And he's probably got guidance too.
So we're looking at like rivets and leather straps.
Mm-hmm. And having to try to harness this magical essence with the shield and stuff. It's going to be a DC 18. You have advantage on the roll. If it was just you without his help, it would be a DC 20. So he reduced it by 2.
Okay.
It will cost you no money at all to fix it because you all have all the materials already.
I'll go help
Okay.
him too.
You can't get double advantage, but somebody can cast guidance if they'd like.
I ain't over there with
If I
dead
look
bodies.
What about you, Chad? You got guidance?
No, I don't have guidance.
Okay.
If I'm there, I'd do it, but I didn't know if I was there.
Based on the situation that's happening with you, I don't think you're there.
Okay. What was the DC?
18.
Okay. I'm going to use a luck. All right. So. Okay, that one was a 20.
All right, so Shadwick, you now have a movable shield that you can plant and hide behind, so you can shoot your crossbow and stuff, and everybody can use it for cover. It adds an additional 2 armor class to you wherever you place it, and anybody who gets behind that shield will have that benefit of that 2 armor class.
Now I'm assuming that we've got it rigged where I could take the movable rod off.
Yeah, of course. You have it where you can. It's a pretty cool contraption.
All right.
Greg, we haven't come to you at all during this, so what would you like to do?
I want to check on my little girl.
All right.
Let's go up and kick the door in.
Do you really?
Yeah. Forget all the knocking and everything. I want to see the girl.
You knocked it. Everybody just looks at you and kind of. And the doc says, he comes up to you. Says, well, you're in good shape because she's up and moving around. I don't suggest you do a lot of tomfoolery with her. She's not speaking. I don't know what's wrong with her about that, but we've done everything we can. She's no longer contagious. She does be prepared. She does have some side effects from whatever this disease or virus was that she had.
What are side effects?
So she's a little crusty. She's a little crusty. She's like a crab, or like a scorpion. She got a little bit of that on her skin. She's able to kind of jump around a little bit. Kind of hard to contain her. She likes to leap on the walls and stuff like that. It's unsettling.
What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. This is all.
I know that's the whole problem.
We've kept her from dying. We kept her from dying, and we kept her from killing people. And
just show me where she's at.
He just goes, Margaret. Go ahead, Chad.
I was just going to say, at least they didn't throw her through a roof.
I didn't either. The DM did.
He'll forever stick to that story. He goes, Margaret, your friend's here. And from the back, leaping from behind a curtain and just a hospital dressing gown, jumping from one side to another side to another side, like from the floor up to the wall, down to the floor up to the wall. You see the little blonde-haired girl with the dressing gown, but she's got like this like weird bumps. They're not hideous, but they're like hard sections of skin, almost like a skin disease. And her eyes are a little bit different. but she seems to be able to leap from wall to wall, and she runs up to you and jumps into your arms.
Ah,
And you hear in your mind, "A Big Fuzzy,
ah. How are you doing?
I'm feeling good. How are you doing?
Surf on my shoulder. Thanks, Doc.
It's so good to see you. Can I get out of here, please?"
Yes, we're leaving now.
Okay. He goes, "Well, don't come back." I'm just kidding. No, come on back whenever you want to. It's fine.
I hope I never see you again.
The feeling's mutual, Stinky.
So,
Somebody
They're
fix
probably
this
tired
door.
of, they're probably tired of replacing doors.
well, stop locking the door. No more locked doors. I'm gonna
Well-
tap her skin.
She's like, "Stop, that tickles."
So how did that come about?
I don't know. This is all in your mind. She's not speaking out loud at all. I don't know. I was laying in bed and my skin started to hurt. And I passed out. And when I woke up again, I had these shells on my skin.
Did they
And I was
hurt?
able to. No, no. I didn't feel you messing with it. I just, wanted to respond.
So
But
when
they
did you?
tried a lot of. They tried a lot of stuff. They poked it and prodded and cut, and they were able to get through some of it to see if they were trying to remove it, but they couldn't really remove it without hurting me, so they left it alone.
But they didn't intentionally hurt you.
No, no. They were just trying to make sure I was okay. The doctor, he seems like he's really mean, but he's actually very nice. I saw him one time. He was cutting somebody's arm off, and he was crying while he was doing it. He didn't like doing that.
I helped him out on one of his.
Oh, is that when everybody was screaming and yelling and stuff?
Well,
I heard you come in, I think, a couple of times, but I couldn't yell, and I didn't know how to do this talking yet.
who showed you how to do this talking?
Nobody, I did it myself. Where are we going?
To the end, and then we're getting out of here before the orcs get here to level this place.
The same orcs that were chasing us?
Yeah, they're coming. Or at least Shattershield is, and
Can I have some clothes?
yeah. But anything else? Yes, clothes, good. Yes.
Can we go to I don't have any more clothes. Can
We'll
we
go
go to
buy
a
you some
shop and
clothes. Yes.
All right. So as you go to a shops, to kind of speed this along a little bit for brevity's sake, you find that she doesn't fit well in regular clothes, so you have to get her a suit of leather armor that fits her size. So she's wearing leather armor. She also asked for some kind of weapon to defend herself because she doesn't have parents anymore.
Well, I have that other sacrificial dagger.
She'll take it. She looks at it. She goes, "Ooh, spider." She puts it in.
Now,
Unless you,
after you hold it for a little bit, and then you stabby somebody with blood, after 3 times, it gives you a healing potion.
oh, so you're giving her the magic dagger.
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
No, you have one regular old sacrificial dagger. Then you have the
Oh.
dagger.
Yes, I'll give her the dagger, sacrificial dagger, the dagger. Yes.
The big dagger.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm making that note.
And now I just got a regular dagger over here, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So, can I see our friends? Is the big tall elfie guy around still?
Yeah, we're going back to the end as soon as you get your clothes. Got your everything?
Yeah, you guys are dressed and packed up, and you even got her a little adventurer's kit. So take about 100 gold off of your if you've got it. How much you have left?
I had 3 gold.
So take all that off. Take some from the party resources, because I'm sure the party doesn't care. Right, party? You guys don't care.
No, go for it.
Okay. What the hell was that?
A fly?
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Famous. I saw it on some politician the other day.
All right. So you guys go back to the inn. This is about day 5. All right. You haven't seen Slade in a while. He's been hard at work getting his gear done. Itchy's kind of been bouncing all over the place. You haven't seen Ward today at all. And Draken has been going shopping a lot, and he's been helping Slade a lot in what he's doing. He's been running a lot of errands, being helpful, being courteous and helpful and kind. Um, Itchy, where are you at right now on day 5? This is the same day that you guys discovered Rose's body.
Okay. Well, I would like to find a locksmith and see if I could learn how to pick locks.
Sure. It'll take you a day for him to teach you how to rudimentarily pick locks.
That way I don't have to use a channel of divinity to do it.
He seems a little surprised that as a goblin you don't already know how to do it, to be honest with you. So he just he's happy to help. He's an old bald guy who's got gnarled fingers. He's been working with locks and stuff like that for a long time. And he admires how nimble your fingers are, and he wishes his fingers were that way again.
Does he have a red shirt on with a dog on it?
No, he does not. But he's for about 10 gold. He'll teach you how to. He likes the company that you give him as well because you guys talk a lot while you do it.
Right.
We'll call this guy Matthias.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to do? That was you're on day 6 for you now, Itchy.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else right now.
If something pops to your mind, let me know.
Ah,
You got anything, Logan, that you'd like to do?
Well, I'm proficient in drums, so I think I still have the ones that I got from my background.
The what drums? Is that what you
I'm
said?
proficient in the musical instrument drums.
Okay, so are you looking for a better set of drums, or are you gonna?
I want to just try and make some money playing on drums.
Sure,
Just in
you can do. It's been 5 days, so make 5 performance checks. DC's 10.
okay.
And for every
the first one, I rolled an 18, so
yeah,
19.
so you get 9 gold for that performance.
Okay. Second one,
A lot of these now. Keep
exactly.
a lot of these keep in mind that you're performing with other groups, and so y'all are splitting the mass gold that comes out. So you get 1 gold for that 10 exactly. You're kind of like Hootie and the Blowfish and swinging medallions and widespread panic stuff like that. College band.
19 total.
That's 9 gold.
It's only an 8.
You don't make any money. You guys blow that show. You got 1 more, I think.
Yeah, this will be the last one. 17.
7 gold.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's really it.